Hi everyone, how are you all doing? This is Mako welcoming you to another unboxing and mini review video. And today, we'll be taking a look at an item I received just recently. He is one of my favorite sword boys and is the 690th Nendoroid to have been made. We have here Yamanbagiri Kunihiro from the popular online browser and smartphone app game Touken Ranbu Online. If you are curious about the game, I'll put the link to its Wikipedia page in the description box below. And as for Yamanbagiri Kunihiro, or YamaKuni to some of his fans, this sword was crafted by Horikawa Kunihiro under the request of the Lord of Ashikaga Castle, Nagao Akinaga, who wanted a replica that was as spectacular as the sword Yamanbagiri. It was believed that this particular sword gained its name when it exterminated a mountain witch who resided in Mount Togakushi. The name is actually a combination of the words Yamanba or mountain witch and Giri or Kiri to cut. So literally translated, it means mountain witch slasher. Despite being a replica, YamaKuni is regarded as the swordsmith Kunihiro's greatest masterpiece. It holds such high artistic merit and craftsmanship that sword appraisers would disregard the fact that it is a copy. Unfortunately, in the game, YamaKuni has a very strong inferiority complex. He deeply minds that his appearance is made after another sword, to the point that he would want scars on himself to look less like Yamanbagiri, as indicated by one of his lines when he gets hurt. Yes, this is good. When I'm bloody and battered up like this, no one would compare me with the original anymore. So yeah, he has such angsty lines that would really make you want to protect this guy from the world instead of the other way around. YamaKuni also dislikes being told that he's beautiful, as he always thinks that it's a compliment to the other sword. So he wears a hood to hide his face and purposely keeps a raggedy appearance. If you've seen the anime, there's even a scene there with one of his fellow swords trying to convince him to take off his hood so he can wash it for him. It was definitely an amusing scene. There's a lot more that I'd like to say about him, but there's not enough time. I'll just include some links below for you to check out. And now let's take a look at his Nendoroid version. Oh, and just in case you're wondering, I got him from the same store I usually pre-order my Nendoroids. That's Hubite Toy Store. They're an online shop on eBay and Facebook. I'll also put links down below in case you'd like to visit their shops. And so this is the box that YamaKuni comes with. You have a close-up of the figure on the bottom right, his name and Nendoroid number on the left, while there's a logo of Touken Ranbu on the upper left corner. And of course, this is released under the Orange Rouge brand, Gizmo Company's brand for male figures. So here is the front of the box, the sides, the back, the other side, here's the top, and the bottom. Oh, and another thing I almost forgot to note about the box is how his name was spelled. In most websites, his name is spelled with an N, but in this box and in the Gizmo Company website, it's spelled with an M. I decided to double check, and it seems that Yamamba and Yamanba are both accepted. I guess it's the same situation with Ichigo Hitofuri and how his box says Ichigo Hitofuri. So it's not exactly a typographical error, just a difference in romanization. Some parts and instructions as well as warnings for the figure. There's also an instruction on how to attach his right shoulder armor. Is Yamanbagiri Kunihiro still in the blister pack, so let's take a look at the figure and his accessories. He has a yellow-green background with his Nendoroid number in the middle. YamaKuni comes with a special round base that features his sword symbol, a regular stand, and of course a spare neck joint. He also has 2 bent legs, 6 extra arms, and and an alternate part for his cloak that you can use for a different pose. If you'll notice, this one has a lot of details too. It's amazing how they even shaded the tips to make it look dirty. YamaKuni also has 2 extra faceplates, one of which already makes use of the alternate top part of his cloak. If you're going to flip this, you can see that it's hollow, so you'll still need to use the back part of the other head part. The faceplate on the right shows his combat expression, while the one on the left is based on his line in the game, "Don't call me pretty." And since he's a character from Touken Ranbu, this figure will not be complete without his 2 swords, one sheathed and one drawn. And here is YamaKuni. Articulation, you can move his head up and down and left and right. Although this is limited because of the hood, his arms can be moved from the shoulder, but again, especially the left arm, is going to be pretty limited because of the hood he's wearing. Legs can be moved like so. Now for my thoughts about this adorably angsty Nendoroid. I still remember sending an email to GSC way back in 2015 requesting that they make a Nendoroid of Yamanbagiri Kunihiro. I actually requested 3 characters, Clear, Tsuki, and this guy. And it's pretty awesome how all 3 of them have already been released in just 2 years. Wow! Thank you so much for listening to our requests, GSC. But going back to YamaKuni, I'm super impressed at the amazing attention to detail they included in this figure. From the torn clothes and ripped cloak, the lines and folds of his top, and that small hole on his hood. There's so much details in such a tiny figure. Another thing that's definitely noteworthy is how he has more alternate parts and accessories compared to other Touken Ranbu Nendoroids, with several arms and legs and an alternate head part and cape. Most certainly an improvement. Although some people were disappointed that they did not make a headpiece without his hood, but knowing how important it is to YamaKuni to keep his face hidden, I understand and don't mind that they didn't include it. I do hope GSC considers releasing a Nendoroid code or code of his awakened form, so we can also display him without his hood. It does take patience to put him in several poses because of his cloak, but you just need to persevere and be very careful, of course. Don't forget to remove his head first so that you can replace his arms and legs more easily. Oh, and watch out for some paint transfer too. Still, I'm truly happy how he turned out and would absolutely recommend him to those looking for a cool and unique Nendoroid. How about you guys? Did you like how he turned out, or did you find him lacking? Let me know by commenting below. As always, thank you so much for watching and hope to see you again next time. Bye!